So I'm actually now on the way to meet one of my clients. So this client actually bought a property from me, perhaps like last year. All right. So it's through reconnection. So managed to make up a dinner appointment today. So here's the question: is so what do we talk about when we meet our clients? You know, one of the very interesting question people will say, "Hey, Bobby, I really it's my bride." Okay, I really sold them something, if I'm going to meet them again, what am I going to say, what else can I say, so, some of them might even tell me this, Bobby, job done, okay, I also don't know when I meet them now, I feel awkward, and they are buying for own stay, and, so, nothing much, I'm not those kind of like PR person where I can really talk to people, talk about everything under the sun, so, if I would choose to reconnect, what should I say? Okay, that has always one of the common questions that people will ask me. So here are just some things when I meet my clients, what will be the things I'll be talking about. I would think that when we go in, the minute we're going to meet someone for a catch up, a dinner, the first thing is to show concern. Show concern that you have actually stayed in the house, how's everything so far, how's things, how's your wife, how's children, always be ready, even though they may have some complaints or maybe they have some feedback. Maybe they may even tell things like, hey, something, after I stay in the house, I don't really like what I buy. I didn't realize this, I didn't realize that. I think it's perfectly okay, alright, for you to meet up someone if you sold something to them. I remember during my very early days, I do have people who tells me this, hey, after you sell things to people, you better run away, let's don't invite problems, it's all about transaction, it's all about just a business. I don't think they were wrong, okay, to a certain extent. Yes, indeed, sometimes we do have very, very demanding clients, But here's the thing, if the clients don't really have the heart for you, or maybe they don't treat you like a friend, or maybe I would say like more than a friend, they wouldn't even consider you in their list as well. And I would say that perhaps the dinner, the lunch, the meetup might not even take place. So when a client or when a friend who bought something to you or ran something through you, and they are willing to meet you up, I think it is perfectly okay, and drop the idea of okay, I don't think they have the budget anymore, I so they may not be the potential clients. There is something that I think a lot of people they overlook. It is called referrals. Just my experience tells me that when you show people that you kind of like concern where they are now, like their well-being, they will actually show their concern to you too. I feel that is part of how relationship is just being built, and it is perfectly fine just make the phone call. There is this rule of the thumb which I strongly believe is that 1 year 4 times, you do your best, to reach out to your clients 1 year 4 times, to send a message, to say hi to them on Facebook, maybe greeting cards, just good enough for them to remember that. For them to remember that you remember them, and I think it will mean to a lot of people. As I was talking to you, this morning my wife just told me she reconnected someone that you haven't been talking for 10 years. 10 years. So my wife was asking me, oh my goodness, I managed to get someone that we haven't been talking for 10 years. So like, how should we carry on? But of course, my wife knows how to do that. It is more about just asking, how have you been? It has been 10 years, we haven't been talking about. So, so how have you been as well? But perhaps last time they bought something from you, and maybe they might have already shift out. Or perhaps 10 years later, they might even tell things like, I do have plans, to upgrade my property, but it's just not my priority for now, but I do have plans. So with that, you should just offer your service, talk to them, tell them, ask me a little bit more, like, wow, tell me about your plans, what do you have in mind? So 10 years ago when I met you, you don't have a kid. Now you have a kid, so you have a children. You have 2 children, perhaps. What do you want to have? Or what would you like to achieve? Things like that. So what I think I'm trying to address right here is that reconnection comes in different way. It doesn't mean it always has to have agenda. You just need to be real. You just need to talk to people. You just need to be happy for them. I think the word I strongly would like to advocate is to actually be happy for people's welfare. If they have a happy family, be happy for them. If their life is good, they have a good career, be happy for them. So just by this, you will be amazed. Perhaps you might be getting referrals that comes from nowhere. So just hope this short little video will give you an idea. If ever you have to go for a coffee session with your clients, you think you don't have a topic to talk about, just be yourself, be real, and care for them. Alright? So, okay, bad traffic. See you guys. Bye bye.